On the other side of the Atlantic, others too were working for the day when retreat would no longer be the watchword. There, off the coast of Newfoundland, Winston Churchill and Franklin D. Roosevelt produced their Atlantic Charter. Amid the hot springs of Iceland, American troops moved in to forestall any Axis thrust to take over this vital base along the Atlantic sea lanes. The sea lanes that carried to Britain all aid short of war. And now, amid these shiploads, could be found tags for a destination other than Britain. A sharpening of claws for the bear that wouldn't lie down. And now the bear came into his element. For now, before besieged Leningrad and Moscow, the first snows had fallen, bringing with them the first chill winds of winter. Across those white plains, the Nazi divisions crawled forward at steadily diminishing pace. Haunted by the story of 1812, Hitler kept his armies moving, but he couldn't melt the ice that now clogged the tank tracks and immobilized the guns. To avoid a disaster like Napoleon's, Hitler established hedgehog defensive positions, which he kept supplied by air. But though the Red Army failed to break into the hedgehogs, the cold of the Russian winter could, and did. For an army that had always conquered in sunlight, this was something new and terrifying. Now Germany was fighting not just the generals of the Red Army, but Russia's old ally, General December, with Generals January and February in reserve. Then, one morning in that same December, on the other side of the world, another earth-shaking event. From aircraft carriers out in the wide Pacific, a swarm of planes take off, planes bearing the emblem of the rising sun. Resolute pilots ready and eager to dive for a godlike emperor. An approach undetected except on disbelieved radar screens. For this was Sunday morning. This was Pearl Harbour.
Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan. I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
In the Philippines, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, in Burma, in Java and Sumatra, flames amid the palms. Destruction, desperation, retreat. But now that all the dies have at last been cast, there is unity and resolution, the like of which the world has never seen.
With confidence in our armed forces, with the unbounding determination of our people, we will gain the inevitable triumph, so help us God.
For Barbarossa, the German artillery continues to hammer at Moscow. But now the wind over the steppes brings more than the reply of Russian guns. It brings, too, the chill, unmistakable breath of ultimate defeat.
Мы победим, да здравствует Москва! Москва, Москва, коротенькая